hello. This morning we read in Numbers 34 and Psalms 32. 32.
Today is February 32.
Oh my goodness, 23, 53, 83, and just keep adding 32 run out.
Adding 32. Okay, well, and you would have ended in Psalms 143. And our prayer this morning is in verse 8. Calls us to hear thy loving kindness in the morning right now. Because indeed do we trust. We don't trust in our own selves. We don't trust in our alarms. We don't trust in our flesh because we will want to crawl back in bed and do our own thing and just play all day. But we, right, for sure. But we trust in the Lord to guide our steps, to direct us. And it says, calls me to know the way wherein I should walk. He'll lead us. He'll tell us. If we leave it to ourselves, like I said, that's when we're miserable because we didn't create ourselves. So how can the product have anything to do with the manual? No, the creator, the manual, he's the one who charted out our days, our purpose, our design. That's why we consult. That's why we want to hear his loving kindness in the morning. And for I, for you, for we, lift up our soul. That is the whole point of devotion. So that we can lift up our all to the Lord. And then he pours down, just like we hear the song, rain down on us. We want his presence. We want his influence to come down on us because we can't do it on our own. And it says, quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake, bring our soul out of trouble. And verse 10, teach us to do thy will. Just like we're going to the school and we might be the teacher or we might be in front of children or students. Teach us. You had a lesson plan. You had a unit plan. You had a curriculum. Teach us to do thy will. And you are our God. Your spirit is good. Lead us into the land of uprightness and righteousness. So yeah, he's the master, instructor, the curriculum coordinator, the dean, the principal. And what do you have to say about any of this?
Reminder to be humble.
Reminder to be humble. And listen. That's really calls us to hear you, Lord, so that we are not going in our own way. And while we are waiting for his will, he promises to renew us, strengthen us, because we can go into the fray, the treadmill of life, and this is nonstop, and we don't have time. How you start your day affects how you feel the rest of the day. I know it's for me. And yesterday was woo. But when you really start with the Lord, he'll direct you. Then he will restore your soul throughout the day. He will lead us in paths of righteousness because he has made us to lie down in green pastures. This is green pastures, the refreshment, his word. And he made us to be led and chill beside still waters. So that's a good thing. What about, it seemed like you started your day the very best way today. You got up.
We went and did a little workout.
There you go.
Before the sun rised, rose.
And
And now I'm doing devotionals.
Yeah. And the Lord wants us to put us first, and then he'll be our protection in our mind. And today's scripture in Numbers 34, it has something to do with that place. It doesn't have to be a physical place. They're talking about cities of refuge, but they're also talking about suburbs, physical places. But we can have a refuge. God is our strength and our refuge, a very present help in the time of trouble. And he will cover us whenever. We'll stay in the secret place of the Most High. A refuge in the dictionary says a person who flees for refuge or safety in time of persecution. That's a refugee. And a refuge is a resort, a shift. It's expedient in any emergency, a protection from danger, a trouble. And like I said in Numbers 34, they were talking about when someone unintentionally murdered someone. I don't know. It was not premeditated or anything. They were able to flee to that place, and they would have shielding. guess what? We don't have to murder. We don't have to do anything egregious crimes. But still, we have that safe place, that shelter from the world. We know that we're going to go out in the elements, but we can keep our peace at all times. What do you got to say about that, son? Stay in the shadow of the Almighty, and He'll just lead us. All right. Hope you have a wonderful day, knowing that the Lord is your refuge. Let Him reign on you and stay in His presence, and know that He'll lead you in paths of pleasantness. Have a good one.